kindergarten. We have a really fun Fundations lesson today. We're going to do drill sounds warm up. We're going to do dictation. We're going to read nonsense words and wordplay. And Mr. Fink is going to be here to help us play some Make It Fun. So let's all say good morning to Baby Echo. And make sure you have something to write with, like a piece of paper and pencil, a dry erase board and marker, just something to write with. You can pause now while you go get one. Okay. We're going to do our drill sounds warm up first. Make sure you're following along and doing the motions and the letters. I got to mix this up and make it tricky for you guys. That's better. C-H, chin, ch. T-H, thumb. Z, zebra, z. W, wind, w. F, fun. L, lamp, L. M, man, M. U, up, S, H, ship, sh. O, octopus, aw. Q, U, queen, qu. D, dog, d. G, game, g. C, cat, k. S, snake, s. E, ed, eh. Y, yellow, y. P, pan, p. V, van, v. H, hat, N, nut, n. W, H, whistle, w. K, kite, k. I, itch, I. T, talk, t. B, bat, b. R, rat, r. J, jug, j. X, fox, x. A, apple, a. That's a secret one for later. All right, we're going to move on to wordplay. Now today I'm going to do some nonsense words, which means that these are words that you can sound out, but when you do so, they're not real words. They're make-believe. They don't make sense. They're nonsense. And I think if I was in the classroom, my friends would want me to write with a maroon marker. All right, so I'm going to write our first nonsense word on my board. And when you're at home, you can tap this out with us. B, e, p. B, e, p. B, e, p. Bep. Nonsense. Bep. I'm just changing the middle sound in our nonsense word to make it a new nonsense word. I'm changing the vowel E to the vowel I. B, I, p. B, I, p. Bip. Let's try tapping that. B, I, p. B, I, p. B, I, p. Bip. Whole new word. All 3 new sounds. So I'm going to erase and write you a new nonsense word. G, a, z. G, a, z. Guzz. I don't know what guzz is. It's nonsense. Whole new word. And while you are at home, I want to make sure I'm writing on the nice Fundations lines so that it's easy for everyone to read and we can practice writing the right way. Next nonsense word. K, I, ig, kig. Kind of sounds like kid, but it's not. It's gig, so it's nonsense. And our last nonsense word of the day has a tricky sound in it. It begins with QU for QU, queen, qu. Qu, at, qu, at, quet. Nonsense. Okay. Our next game is Make It Fun, and for this game, Mr. Fink is going to come over and help me. So, what's going to happen? I'm going to say a word. We're going to tap out the sound in that word. For each sound we hear, we have to find one object from our house that begins with that sound. Okay, so the first word we're going to tap out is map. So now I want you to pause your video and I want you to find an object that begins with an object that begins with and an object that begins with p. Go ahead. Let's find out what objects Mr. Fink brought over for p. What do you have for
I brought a mug.
A mug. Excellent, Mr. Fink. What did you bring for
Apple.
A apple. And what did you bring for
Pillow.
a pillow? I can't wait to see what you brought. I hope you had fun with our Make It Fun at home. Now the last thing we're going to do is dictation. That's when we say a word, tap and spell, and then we write it and we check our work. So make sure you have something to write with and something to write on. Okay. Our first word for dictation will be quit. So let's tap out quit. Qu, it. Now let's tap and spell. Qu, Q-U, I-T. I'll write it, you write it, and then you can check your work. Qu, it, Q-U-I-T. Okay, our next word that we're going to tap and spell is chop. You can do a karate chop, or you can chop up some food. Excuse me. Let's tap out chop. Ch, ah, p. And I want you to be careful about the first sound because it sounds like one of those digraphs. So let's tap and spell. Ch, C-H for C-H, chin, ch, ah, p. Okay, you write it, I'll write it, and then we can check our work. C-H, chin, ch, ah, p, ch, op, chop. Go ahead and erase. And I'd like you to do the word bath. Let's tap it first. B, a. Ooh, tricky sound at the end. I hear and I notice my tongue touches my teeth. So it's not F fun. It's that digraph, T-H. So let's do that again. B, a. Now let's tap and spell. B, B, a, T-H. Go ahead and write, and then we'll check our work. Okay. B, a. Remember, T-H is a digraph, so it's two letters that make a sound. B, a, bath. All right, our next word is pen. Let's tap and spell pen. P-E-N. P-E-N. Now let's tap and spell. P-E-E-N. Now you can check your work. P-E-N. P-E-N. Pen. All right, this time we're going to do a name. Now I want us to do the name Jim. Now remember, there's something special about names. They always, always, always begin with an uppercase letter. So let's tap the word Jim. J-I-M. Now let's tap and spell Jim. J-I-M. Go ahead and write it and see if you remember the rule about first names, or all names actually. Ready? J-I-M. Jim. Jim. Now why did I use an uppercase J? It's because it's the first name, and names always begin with uppercase letters. I can't wait to see what objects you found for P. You can show me a picture or type them in or respond in a comment about what you saw and what you brought for P. Thanks for playing today, and I hope you guys are staying safe. Bye.